Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how to use the Smart Money Concept Bot. If you haven't already installed it from the Discord, all you need to do is grab the file from the Discord, download the file, and then copy and paste it into this folder. You want to click on File, open Data Folder, MQL5, Experts, and paste here. Once you have pasted the file, you want to go ahead and close the app and then restart it, and you should be able to back test and use the bot. I always tell you guys that I use this bot on gold. Yes, it can trade anything, but I've mastered these settings on gold. If you want to use it on anything else, you have to figure out those settings for yourself. I put it on the 1 hour time frame always. To get the bot to work, first of all, you need to put in the license key that I put in the Discord. It won't work without this key. This is all going to be depending on your risk. A lot of people ask me, if I have $1,000, if I have $5,000, $8,000, how much should the lot be? I'm not going to calculate all these things for you. You guys have to test on your own and do your own risk. What I will say is, when it comes to $1,000, I wouldn't go above a 0.2 lot starting out. I wouldn't even start being risky how I am until you get used to how the bot trades and you actually start making some money. You don't want to come into this bot thinking, oh, I'm just going to flip my account in a week, Be patient, learn how to use the bot, learn how to use the strategy. So in this test, I'm going to have a $10,000 deposit. I'm going to do a 0.10 lot for each trade. My take profit is 6,000 pips, which is 600 pips on gold. Stop loss is 500, which is 50 pips on gold. Now these settings, major lit grab and extreme lit grab settings, these settings can differ based on the broker that you use. If you're using Next Trade Wave or one of the brokers that I recommended in the Discord, you don't have to worry about these numbers here, and you don't ever have to change them ever. But if you're experimenting with a broker that I don't recommend, then you're going to have to try and play around with these settings and these numbers right here to get the best entries you possibly can. What these settings do is they pretty much trigger the strategy measuring the order flow in the market. The break even feature here, you can toggle true or false. Right here it is true. I like to keep the break even on at least 550 pips. Extra pips added to avoid spread losses, because sometimes you'll have it at break even but you'll still lose money because of the spread. So I like to keep this on 200. That would be 200 pips. So I like to keep that on 200. That'll be 20 pips. Enable total profit close. I like to keep this on false because there is a glitch in the bot right now where it doesn't really work like I would want it to work. But you guys are always going to get free updates. So whenever this part of the bot is fixed, you guys will have that updated for free. But to be honest, you don't really need it right now. Here's one of the other most important parts of using the bot, the custom entries, right? So if you want the bot to only take one entry at a time with the lot size that you chose here, then you put a number 1 in both of these boxes. If you want it to take 10 entries at a time with the lot size that you chose here, you need to put 10 in all of these boxes. So you can either have it take multiple lots or just one lot. It's up to you. The moving average, short and long. Okay, so this is how it is determining what trend we are currently in. So if the 14 crosses the 100 moving average, we're having a change in trend. Okay, so this is probably one of the most important parts of the bot, the moving average time frame. So this pretty much tells us what time frame the bot is trading based off of. If you want more consistent results and you want to trade off the higher time frames, then I suggest putting it on at least the 4-hour time frame. If you want to catch more short-term moves, then you want to put it on a lower time frame, like the 1 hour or the 15-minute. Say you have your own bias and you only wanted to take buys only, you can set this to true, right? Or if you feel like the market is going to sell today and you want to catch a sniper sell, you put on sell only. Okay, so you guys do have that option to apply your own bias. Now I'm gonna Now when we simulate this and we see how it trades, you're going to see that it trades exactly how you would want it to trade. It's taking those sniper entries, it takes a few losses, but obviously once we get our good trade, we're back in profit. You guys can hold trades if you want to, or you can close profits, you can move the TP closer, whatever you guys want to do. But you guys can see you're getting the sniper entries that I showed you guys on my YouTube channel and I showed you guys in my own results. Understand that not every day is going to be a sniper winning day. Sometimes you could just be wrong. Sometimes the market is just not on your side. But long term, you know you're always going to get good entries if you just keep the settings how they are. And you guys can see, boom. That take profit hits and it gets in for another buy because at the end of the day, the market is bullish on gold. It is going up and it's going to continue to go up in uptrend. Okay, so I want to show you guys the results. These are the same results I've shown on my YouTube before. You guys can see very profitable, only about 10% drawdown. And I want to show you guys this, but I also want to show you guys how this trades, maybe in a different market. So, obviously gold is bullish right now, so it's going to continue to be profitable with these settings. But let's try January 2024. And you can see we're in a different market. And right now it might not be as profitable. And now you can see we're in 2024 where the market isn't as bullish as it was before and we're losing right now. It's a bunch of sells happening, right? So I would say right now the market is definitely more bearish than bullish right now. And now the bot keeps taking losses because it keeps buying the drop instead of selling it, and now it finally sold and the market is playing around. So you guys can see we've been losing a lot of money with these settings. Same settings that are profitable in today's market, but is losing all the money in this market. There isn't much that we have to change here. We can go ahead and switch it from the 4-hour time frame to maybe the 15-minute time frame so that it can pick up on what's going on. You guys can see that sell is caught instead of it keep buying, because on the 15-minute it is currently selling. Break even keeps getting hit right here. And you guys can see because the 15-minute time frame is selling, we catch that sniper sell. And now instead of being in drawdown all that money, we're in position to make profit. Okay, so definitely if you have a bias, you can run with it, or if you just feel like there's a possibility that the trend can change at any point today or whatever day, you could change it from the 4-hour to a lower time frame and it will catch the reversal trade.